Now, from the Low Country's news leader, this is Live 5 News.
It's the week of the first in the South Democratic primary, and all eyes are on South Carolina. Tomorrow night, 7 of the 8 Democratic candidates will gather in downtown Charleston for the final debate before you head to the polls on Saturday. We have team coverage ahead of that debate at the Gilliard Center with Bill Sharp and Alexis Simmons. Let's first go to Bill Sharp, who will be a part of tomorrow's pre-show. Bill?
Mike Pence landed at Joint Base Charleston. He's now at the Citadel, where he's speaking to the Corps of Cadets. We have full coverage this afternoon of the Vice President's visit. Let's go straight to Ann McGill. Ann, you were there when Vice President Pence landed at Joint Base Charleston this afternoon.
Yeah, Bill, he was running just a little bit behind because of some bad weather. As a matter of fact, it's raining right now. We are standing under the awning to the main entryway at McAllister Fieldhouse, and the Vice President is inside right now. Our Lillian Donahue is inside, where there are thousands of excited cadets to see their second in command, and I understand that the Vice President, I believe, he is making his way to the podium right now, and he is speaking to the Corps of Cadets, and they are very, very excited to have him here. Now, Bill, as you said, the Vice President landed at Joint Base Charleston. That was about 3:30 this afternoon. He was supposed to get here at 3:15. As we said, the weather caused a delay, and it's raining here right now. So he landed at the Air Force Base. He took a moment to greet some locals who had gathered at the base there to greet him, along with the governor and his wife. And then shortly after that, we were all in black and white vans, headed down the interstate here downtown. Now, before we got here to the Citadel, we actually made a little pit stop. We made a stop at Tiger Lily Florist. The Vice President wouldn't say who he bought some beautiful roses for, but somebody sure is getting some nice flowers for Valentine's Day. Now, he's going to speak here at the Corps to the Corps of Cadets. Then he will also be going to another event here at the Citadel where he will be receiving an award. The Vice President very excited to speak with the ladies and gentlemen here at the Citadel, and they are very, very excited to have him here. So we're outside. We're going to go inside, listen in for a little bit, and we will be letting you in on the Vice President's speech as well throughout the evening, and bringing you live reports again coming up at 6 o'clock. Live at McAllister Fieldhouse at the Citadel, I'm Ann McGill, Live 5 News. The protest to call for the statue to come down started also along with the protest following the death of George Floyd. So after that protest, we had protests here in South Carolina, and a lot of people then started focusing on the John C. Calhoun statue. And a big reason was because he was a slave owner, and he also was an advocate for slavery. He says that slavery was a positive thing, even for the African American, the black people who were enslaved. He said it was not a necessary evil, but instead was a positive thing for all involved. A lot of people did not like that, felt that someone who had that sort of an outlook should not be revered and put high upon a pedestal, literally, for all of Charleston and all of our visitors to see. And now the statue is down. Yeah, we're looking at folks there in the crowd with their cameras out, taking pictures, taking video of this historic moment. Bill, today, 5 years and exactly 1 week to the day that the shooting happened at Mother Emanuel. As a matter of fact, we are actually just within just hours, because I believe their Bible study started at 6 o'clock. It probably wrapped up right about 7 o'clock. So they were probably about getting ready to go into Bible study about this time 5 years ago, 1 week to this day. How historic, this statue coming down and just about a block or so away from Mother Emanuel. Bill, officials are still trying to figure out who did this, but as we speak, I want to step out of the way because you can see this is a former firefighter here along with a police officer, and they are taking down the Charleston 9 flag. It is going to be replaced with a new flag. That's what we're witnessing right now this morning, and it's going to be replaced with another Charleston 9 flag. Now, from what we understand from the police report, one of the American flags, I think it was the one that's on top of the pole right now, was taken down this morning and vandalized. It was burned. And all of the individual markers here that you see in the area, they all have flags on top of them now. But overnight, someone also took those flags down, and apparently they were burned as well. Now, police might catch a break because I want to bring your attention right here. See the construction crew right here? They are building the fire station number 11. Well, that crew has camera equipment that runs overnight. And one of the crew members came over and said that they are going to take a look. They are going to take a look at their cameras to see if it might have caught anything overnight that might be able to help police to figure out who did this. But at this point, Bill, we have no idea who did this. Officers still investigating. This is very fresh. They are starting from the beginning. The word is spelled V-E-R-S-A-T-I-L-E. Now, if you're American, you say
versatile.
But the British say
versatile.
And for this Classroom Champions, we are going to be talking about a tool that makes a play on the British pronunciation of this word, and that tool is called versatiles. That's the request of Stephanie Heckrell for her second graders at Mamie P. Whitesides Elementary in Mount Pleasant. Ms. Heckrell has to get creative to keep these active learners engaged. If it's hands-on, they are eager to give it a try, and they want more. Her students are constantly asking questions and seeking answers to define the world around them. That's why she says this Versatiles kit would be perfect for her class. This is a self-checking, puzzle-like skill-building tool. Not only will it improve students' reading and writing skills, but it will also enhance their self-management and decision-making abilities. At last check of the Donors Choose website, she still needs $657 to purchase the Versatiles kit. We hope you'll become a Live 5 Classroom champion and make a contribution to this project. Ann McGill, Live 5 News. And that breaking news just into our Live 5 newsroom, almost 1,100 new cases of coronavirus in our state. State health officials are reporting 1,081 new cases today. This is the highest daily increase of cases to date. 153 of those new cases are in Charleston County alone. South Carolina health officials also confirmed 18 more deaths from the virus, bringing the total to 639 deaths. The stage is set and the candidates are gearing up for tonight's CBS News Democratic presidential debate in downtown Charleston. It's all happening in just about 2 hours at the Gilliard Center. Members of our Live 5 News team are in and around the Gilliard Center as our team coverage of the Democratic debate continues. Raphael James and Rob Way are inside the building. Paula Tristan Aruda is outside with the crowds. Let's head first to Raphael James. What's it like, Raph? The economy is getting back on track, and the water company, a logistics business, and a moving company all have openings. Here's a look at which companies are now hiring. Charleston Water System is looking to fill a management position at the Hanahan Water Treatment Plant. The water company is looking for an SCADA manager. That's a supervisory control and data acquisition manager. The salary range, $66,352 to $106,184 a year. Apply online at charlestonwater.com. ARD Logistics has several openings at its Ladson facility. They include warehouse associates, production supervisors, and shift managers. When you search ARD Logistics Charleston, South Carolina, you'll find job descriptions, pay and salary information, and the online application. And if you're looking to make a little extra money during this pandemic, U-Haul is offering you the chance to moonlight. Moonlighter customer service representatives work the front lines of the business. They help customers with getting the right size trucks and supplies. You can work anywhere from 5 to 20 hours a week. Apply online at uhauljobs.com. Now, if you missed any of this information, don't worry. You'll find all of it on my Facebook fan page. Just search and like Ann McGill, Live 5 News.